I feel naked. I feel naked. I feel naked and afraid. I I feel cold, naked, and afraid. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Disco Golf, what's up, man? What's up? What's up, Grandmaster? I have approximately 23 minutes. Approximately 23 minutes to stream and chill. And I thought I'm gonna do that. Late night with the Grandmaster. I kind of ruined the vibe though. I kind of ruined the atmosphere because I'm not in my proper attire. What's up, Tuki? What's up, Chrissy J? I feel weird. I kind of feel like I'm going in and out of like, I don't know how to act right now. So it's been a while. But I'm waiting for one of my children right now, so I had a little time to spare. Just wanted to decompress a little bit, say what's up. And I'm just always eager to throw anything at all extra, whether you like it or not. That's the important part, whether you like it or not. I'm always just eager to throw anything I can at the membership tab, just to go above and beyond and say I appreciate you guys. I like these better, GM. It's like getting a life behind the scenes. Ooh, that makes me feel good, because I was a little apprehensive to do this. I thought nobody's gonna want to see this. What are we doing here? So that makes me feel better. Chrissy J, what is that? It's like rah, 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 rah. What's up, Michael Fury? OG status, man. Just coming in here and letting people know what's what. This stream is sponsored by the Ridge Wallet. Did you see they have these at Best Buy now? I've been having to make some Best Buy trips and I've been seeing them in there. Pretty weird. I have mixed emotions about the Ridge Wallet, because I never lied to you guys. I definitely used it. I still use it. I definitely believe in the convenience. It totally sounds like an ad, huh? Like they're paying me. I do believe in the convenience of it. That was never a farce. But yeah, some weird, just a weird dynamic, you know, dealing with the people. I saw an interview right now with man, Aspinall's going hard, man. He's going hard on this I Can't See tour. And it's just somebody, he came, so I guess yesterday he did two things. He uploaded a video to his own channel, just going, like, he was, you know, walking through the park and making it, you know, very emotional scene, very atmospheric, really trying to pull on the emotional strings, put on some theatrics, and then he apparently sent some footage to Ariel Helwani, and I mean, just freebooted his footage, man. I mean, he just straight up sent footage from his doctor visit to Ariel and was like, hey dude, can you just blast this on your platform as well? Just get the word out. I can't see, bro. Can you just let the people know? Like, a doctor said it, dude. Like, a doctor said I can't see too. It's not just me. The doctor said I can't see, bro. Can you post this? Ariel posts it, and then today Ariel on his channel did an actual interview. People are gonna walk by right now, so it feels kind of weird. Maybe I'm just FaceTiming. People FaceTime, right? So Ariel on his channel today did an interview with Aspinall, And it's like, dude, the way he talks about the backlash and the feedback and the haters, it's like, man, somebody left in the comment section. They said, you know what? It's not even necessarily the way that the fight ended. Oh, I probably shouldn't have touched that. It's not even the way that the fight ended. It's the way that he's acting and conducting himself, and the way he's just moving after the fact. They're like, this is what's making it look really bad. Just the way he's handling it after the fact, all the after the math. They're like, I could live with the fight ending the way it did, but this dude just needs to stop. Like, he's gonna make t-shirts. You know how like the Eagles, like farewell, they've been doing the farewell tour for like 30 years, and they have the t-shirts and all the dates. It's like he's gonna make a Vision farewell tour, and just have all. I was on Ariel Helwani, I was on Luke Thomas, I talked to Din Thomas, I was talking. He's just making the rounds, and it's too much. It's too much. Oh, we're racers now. Me Aspinall's gay ascension. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Cody Chapman, I just watched the below about him crying about his eyes. You're right. It's sad. He says Ian poked him strategically. Yeah. So if you're on this video right now, that means you're a member. That's how you have access to this. I posted on the membership tab earlier a video that was just me talking a little bit about the Bilal Muhammad video, and it was weird. It was so weird. And then during the video, when I was making that video, is when I realized, oh, this was in 2021. I forgot how long ago the eye poke was. Just got home, missed you. Oh, someone left a comment that they missed a live. It was in 2021, and he just came out with a video today about how Leon poked him in the eye, and how they got to do something about like the rule changes and fouls and all that. Something's got to be done, and it's like, are you really doing this over 4 years later? Is he trying to like ride the wave of the Aspinall drama, and like, is he trying to get his last 2 losses overturned or something? Is he trying to win his last? Is he trying to get Jack de Marilena and who's the other one? Ian Gary losses? Is he trying to get them DQ'd by proxy via Leon Edwards? Like, what's his intentions here? It's been over 4 years. Reggie, what's up, man? Naming UFC events. Naming UFC events. What do you mean, like just as a concept? I like it. If they were still doing that, UFC 324 would be named Stranger Things. Gaethje versus Pimblett. It's wild. It'd be Stranger Things. Season 6. PR Celt, man. Even in the membership tab, they disrespect you. PR Celt. Unbelievable. Did you see the video of a doctor saying Tom pretty much has a lazy eye? No. Was that the one that came on Ariel's channel? Or is it like one of those doctors that's like, I'm a doctor, let me break down the situation? I don't think so. But I mean, look, I know people think it's so weird. It's this thing that you just have to, it's by default, I think, when you're like a YouTuber, when you have any kind, and I'm nothing. I don't have a big following. But when you have any kind of a platform or any kind of a voice, it seems like the moment that you say something that somebody doesn't agree with, they're like, oh, I get it. He's rage baiting me. Oh, he's gaslighting. Oh, he's a contrarian. Oh, I see. And it's like, dude, you know, sometimes people just have a different perspective, right? Sometimes people just don't agree with you. And guess what? You actually might be the wrong one. So I'm trying to remember what I was even responding to right now. What the heck was I responding to? Oh, the orbital thing. So I'm very much aware of how easy it is for me to say something and someone just be like, oh, you're just whatever. And it's like, dude, it's so frustrating because people just automatically stonewall the possibility of any kind of truth entering a conversation, the possibility of any kind of objectivity whatsoever. And I came to this revelation earlier, was it last night or today, where Aspinall, it was on the new Full Mount episode. Full Mount. I did not see that then. I need to check that out. What's up, Jumba? Oh, excuse me. What's up, Jessica? I saw, all that report came out for Aspinall about, he finally came out with this report on paper about what his diagnosis was or whatever. And somewhere on there, aside from the brown eye, his brown eye situation, the brown eye syndrome, aside from that, it said something about his orbital, which is something that fighters deal with all the time. You got a broken orbital, whatever, fractured orbital, whatever. You get punched, your orbital, bye-bye. The moment it said orbital, I was like, wait, gosh dang minute, his orbital. And then that combined with the fact that he kept touching the wrong eye. It's like, that's not the one that got the worst of it. What are you doing? And then the orbital, and I was like, I think it's possible. That he was fighting with a compromised orbital because he kept getting socked in the face. And then maybe, yeah, he got poked. We all saw that he got poked. Terrible poke. But maybe that was just the absolutely too good, perfect opportunity to like, oh, hold on, I can't see, because he was already just orbital, just. And when I saw that in the report, I thought, okay, I know everyone's been going hard. He can see, look at the footage. He can see, look at the way he's putting up 4 fingers. He can see the doctor. Look at the way he's waving out, giving a thumbs up to Virna Jandiroba when she's all the way across the room. As soon as she came in, like he can clearly see, looking up at the Titantron. But then if, and who knows, maybe this guy that he finally, took a month and a half to find in Europe, that would finally, go along with the narrative, let's say this guy is legitimate and he can't see, or he can see. We all know he can see. He's looking at the doctor when he's talking to him. He's looking at the video on his phone the whole time he's showing his dad. He's looking at text messages. He can see. But instead of the narrative, we know he can see, he's faking. What if he was truly compromised? His vision was off, whether he's seen 3 people, whether it was blurry, whatever. But it was because the orbital. And the finger poke thing was the perfect excuse, the perfect escape to merge with the orbital situation and be like, okay, what a coincidence. He did something illegal. I need some time. I mean, is it 100% impossible? Is that an absolute impossibility? Twin brother. We're triplets. The other one is the Brown Ranger. The doctor says his right eye has a stutter and it could make him turn his head more. Gee whiz, man. I think they kind of alluded to that in the Ariel, on the one on Ariel's channel too, right? He got a scuffed up eyeball. Remember when Megan Anderson scuffed a chick's eyeball with her toe? Ooh, was that on her OnlyFans? Oh, dang it, man. Chael Sonnen was saying we should apologize to Tom for being so harsh, like he wasn't the one calling him a punk. That's right. I didn't watch the Chael video, but I did see the thing about him saying like they owe him an apology or whatever. And I forgot. Yeah, he was like the one that kind of took off and initiated that for a lot of people. I mean, not for me. I didn't need Chael's help in feeling the way that I did, but you know that people are impressionable And there's influential figures who definitely play off of that, whether on purpose or not. People are just going to be influenced no matter what. But that's funny. I also thought it was funny earlier. I don't know if any of you watched the Dominic Cruz podcast. There was an episode, I think it was just released today, with Aljamain Sterling, and Sterling was on there, and Cruz was like, yeah, man. And I don't know, maybe Cruz didn't know. I don't know. Maybe he was being sly. I don't know. But Cruz was like, yeah, man, it's messed up when these fighters come out and they're like, I would have kept fighting. I know, me and all the fighters I know would have kept fighting. And Cruz is like, that's messed up, because we don't know. We don't know if one poke is worse than the other. You never know unless you're the guy. And Aljamain's like, yeah, man, I know, yeah, that's messed up. He was going along with it. I'm like, dude, you were tearing Espinal to shreds. What are you talking about? And I thought that maybe Cruz was going to call him on it, but he didn't. So I don't know if Cruz just doesn't follow Aljamain and doesn't know that he was coming out and saying stuff or what. But Sterling was just totally folding. Chael is a solid company man. Yeah, it's weird because you wouldn't think he is because the way he acts and talks, but seems like he is. I mean, MMA is a unique sport where everybody gets at least one free foul just because. Yeah, what did Jason Herzog say? They work. They work. Sweet. What's up, ARJR? Cody Chapman shouting out ARGR with the unbelievable boy. I'll pay to keep Dom Cruz away from my algorithm. I will say I have historically, and I say this with, Dominic Cruz followed me on Instagram, so I was like, okay, I like him for that. But I think historically Dominic Cruz is known as like kind of a unlikable, abrasive, rub you the wrong way kind of guy. But I have to say, as someone that feels that way, he comes off pretty likable in his podcast. I'll say this, he's never been this unhateable. That's his podcast is the best version of him for sure. Tom did quit, but iPoke should be handled differently. If it's supposed to be illegal, either DQ fighters or make it legal. 139%. Yes. And as much as I will say, other fighters would have kept going, Tom was milking it. Even if he really was poked and couldn't see great, it doesn't mean he didn't milk it. And yeah, other fighters would have kept going, and they wouldn't have stopped and asked, wait, was it legal or was it illegal? That's too. Stop it. It's so frustrating hearing his fans say, but it was illegal. It'd be different if it was legal. But oh my gosh, bro, are you a warrior or not? Are you a gladiator, bro? Don't ask those kinds of questions. Don't pull out your scale and ask how much the dude weighs when someone's trying to throw hands with you outside of Carlos Jr. That's not how people get down in real life, man. What the heck was I gonna say? Yes, Jason Herzog should have called a DQ. It is so low and weak and soft for a ref to put it in the hands of the fighter like that. That was messed up. The solution is to just make up a new bout and have Jones and Pereira fight for that one. Yes. And what I thought you were gonna say, and what I'm all for, is have a cheater bout. Have a bout where, that's what the real BMF bout should be like. Have a bout where you're like, hey guys, you can hit in the groin, you can fish hook. You can fish hook the groin if you want. You can fish hook with your groin. You can eye gouge. You can eye gouge with your groin. Have a division like that, so there's no problems, no questions. Don't even put the referee in there. Just let them go at it. That should be what the BMF bout like. It's just like what the hardcore bout was like for the WWF. Like Aljamain didn't take a dive. Yeah, man, crazy, man. That fool, he even had his goggles on. Dude came into the cage with sunscreen. Black Beast said it best. Clock it. My bad. Mike Alfieri. Hey, thank you, man. Good night, GM. Good night, Dojo. 4 a.m. comes fast. Dojo strong. Yes. I'm gonna start going to sleep way earlier. I don't like how I felt this morning. I'm very, very frustrated. I'm not impressed with my performance today. There were some things I wanted to wake up early and get done, and I really, really messed up because I stayed up too late last night. Really stupid of me. You're being very responsible, Michael Fury. Isn't Dom into Scientology? What? Is he for real? Shoot, I don't know. I need to look into that. Call it the Pride Division. Yeah, heck yeah. Make it like the old school days, soccer kicks and everything. Excuse me, football kicks. The example for me was Kevin Holland chose to not answer and fight anyway versus how Tom... Exactly. Just like when Pereira got illegally hit, he's like, nah, Herb, I got this. It's all good. Take 10. It's just... He's never going to come back from that. Again, even if he was smart, even if it was intelligent, even if it was the business move, even if it was the most logical, it doesn't matter. He's always going to be held up against the dudes that were like, I mean, just like, again, the illegal versus legal thing. There's Kevin Holland, Alex Pereira. There's got to be so many instances over however long of a span of time you want to look at where people were definitely struck illegally, without a doubt. It was illegally, and they waved it off. They're like, who cares, let's keep going, this is a fight, I'm a fighter, this is what I do. So forget the whole illegal versus legal thing. That there's too many instances of fighters getting hit illegally and they're savage and they keep going. UFC 1 rules, man, I miss those days. That's another thing that we could do. Well, shoot, I guess whoever's on the Patreon, no disrespect, Patreon allows us to watch whatever the heck we want, and it would be so fun to watch, like how we're doing movie night, I believe tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Tomorrow, and then it'd be fun every once in a while to throw in some UFC events. Captain Insano shows no mercy. Who the heck is Captain Insano? Should I know that? James Bishop, what's up? Rancelot, what's up, man? I'm at work. I can't be active, but I want to drop in and say hello. Hello, James Bishop. I'm actually going to have to leave in like 60 seconds. As soon as I see walking back, I'm going to have to dip out. I gotta go pick up something. I gotta get home and move a bunch of stuff around. Someone's coming over tomorrow. Jim, he has some religion going on for sure. I don't know if it's Scientology. Dang it, I need to look into that. I didn't know about that. It makes sense. He kind of has a Scientology disposition. Anyone tell you kind of look like the Mexican MMA guy? Dude, I can't stand when people say that. He looks like me. Looks like sit down MMA to me. Man, I better wake up early tomorrow because I wrote one that I need to shoot. I need to shoot it. I really messed up today. Cruz is not Scientological. He should have a pre-warning before his, for real. Just disclaimer. What time? Ooh. I'm assuming you're asking about the movie night, I think. If everything goes the way I want it to tomorrow, you know what? If everything goes perfectly, if tomorrow is a perfect world situation, perfect world, I'm going to stream. And I said it the other day, I know it sounds like a lot, but I don't expect anyone to be there for the full duration. I don't expect any one person to be there for the full duration. I think perfect world, I'd stream from like 12 to 4 tomorrow. And then right after going to movie night. And of course that's PST for me. Because the movie nights, I've been doing them too late. I don't want to do that to you guys. It needs to be funner and more enjoyable than that. Not when you guys are trying to go to sleep because you have work the next day. So ideally it would be, Dang it, you guys still there? You tripping up like Tony Ferguson or what? That was crazy, bro. Ideally, it would be about 4 p.m. PST, somewhere around there, somewhere earlier. Yellow card off the bat. Yellow card. Who's getting a yellow card? You should collab with MMA Joey. It sounds like we're going to. I don't know what the heck we're gonna do. Probably just gonna agree with each other for an hour. It's from the Waterboy? Oh shoot, I should know that. Marloca, hey Marloca, ¿qué pasó? I thought I was your only primo. The ultimate collaboration is Mexican martial arts and sit-down MMA. We've never seen them in the same room at once. I'll be there after work, but I might be late for movie night because of church. That's right. We might have to change it to Thursdays. ARGR, what time do you get out of church? I have no issue whatsoever. Like Wednesday and Thursday is like totally interchangeable to me. I remember the inaugural movie night. I literally did it on Wednesday instead of Thursday just so Kaimon could have he could join, and then he was doing a movie night like the next day with some friends. And I was like, I don't want to interfere with that, because he was actually saying that he was gonna ditch out on that, and I was like, no, don't do that. I passed out during the last live. Halo. Is that like an inverted hola? We might do Thursday. Maybe Thursday. Is Thursday better? I'm home by 8:30 Eastern, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So then I would start at like 5:30. As long as we see the horse make the jump, doesn't matter. Man, if I, like for example today when we were streaming, the We Are Family, it wasn't coming up. And it's like, what the heck? Streamlabs just, some days it's just like, nah, it just doesn't want to do what it's supposed to. So hopefully we don't have those days, those problems like last time. Man, we streamed for like over an hour, I think, till I got it going. Remember those audio issues? Thursday's better. Okay. Gotta go do the dinner thing. Cody Chapman, I completely understand. I thought I should have been gone like 4 minutes ago. I don't know what's happening. So I'm gonna have to get off like in a rushed fashion any second now. Enjoy, bro, enjoy. It was fun. I can laugh about it now. What movie are we watching? I'm almost positive we're gonna watch Rocky 1, of course, the Rocky. Rocky always inspires me too. Like I haven't given up. I don't talk about it constantly because it makes me sad and it's kind of frustrating. But I have never given up on my movie. And Rocky inspires me like ridiculous because he was this dude that was scraping by, and he had a dream, and he wanted to make this movie, and he wrote it himself, and he even, I can't even imagine, but he literally sold his dog. He had to sell his dog. I don't know if it was directly tied to like paying for the making of the movie, or because he needed to stay in town long enough to be able to produce the movie, or to just, I don't know what it was, but he had to sell his dog. And then when the movie came out, he went and bought his dog back. But just like that movie's so inspirational to me, like the making of and all that, because it makes me feel like I could do it too. Oh heck yeah, I want to watch Tombstone at some point too. Tombstone, I'm in my prime. I wanted to be Doc Holliday when I was a little kid. He was the coolest, man. I remember every time I was all sweaty, I'd be like, look, I'm Doc. You know, he was homeless and sold his, yeah, see, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 18 degrees, and then he bought the dog back. The dude charged him like, yeah. Thank you, man. I want to so bad. But it would be so easy. I was thinking about it a couple days ago. It would be so easy. Like I was thinking about all the different locations like that I have access to, different things that I could start shooting already. But it would be so easy to do it wrong. It'd be so easy to do it and it's just like bleh. Doesn't look right, doesn't sound right, feel right. And I don't want to take my swing like that, you know? But also, analysis paralysis is devastating. I don't want to get caught up in that either. So I don't know. Just take a shot. Chales, you have a script written? I I have multiple scripts. I have some that are written. I have some that are written in sequence, some that are written out of sequence. I had some originally. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make a movie or if I wanted to try to develop a series. So I have some that are just like an episode. I started rewriting because I'll be very honest with you. I kind of spiraled. When I put the movie thing on, what the heck was it, Indiegogo? I had the highest hopes. I 100% thought that like all 300 something thousand of my subscribers were gonna come through. I was gonna make this movie. I had the most ridiculous delusional expectations. 100% transparent with you. I was crushed. I was legitimately crushed when it went the way that it did. Now it's tough to talk about because there were some people that were crazy generous. But just to be very frank with you, overall as a whole, I was devastated and I felt like I had a reality check as to I don't know how to say this right. How many people I truly had that would really support me in that way. And it made me bitter. It made me bitter because I thought of a couple other channels, and I remember I thought, I bet if they tried to do this, they would have got it. They would have got what they needed. And that really put me in a bad place, and I just got so bitter and so frustrated. I couldn't have been unconvinced. I was 100% positive I was going to make that movie and it was going to work out, and I was just crushed. But blessing in disguise, I will tell you, and I fully mean this, I would 100% rather be able to make a movie start to finish and be able to be like, here you go, here guys, check this out. I made this with no company's help, no studio's help, no big producer's help. I didn't have a $200,000 budget. I did this true like guerrilla style. This was just totally homegrown, grassroots. Like I would now would I have wanted that money to make it the way I envisioned it? Yeah. But now that I'm here trying to look for the silver lining, let's say I'm already there and the movie's out and I'm submitting it to places, I take it to a festival or whatever. I put it on a website and charge $3 a download. I don't know, whatever the full, thing is. Let's say either way turned out good. I'd 100% rather be able to say I did this, just like super low budget. I think it's more of an accomplishment like that, and I think it'll have a certain charm like that. Or I'm just trying to make myself feel better. I'm finally using vacation time for the heck yeah. Sean Strickland was talking about Cruise religion because they got no way. What the heck? How are MMA dudes falling for this? Are you serious? We should all do OT for a month and put it on the Dojo movie jar. Heck yeah. I mean, there are some. The one thing that I know I will pay top dollar for, that I do need to make sure I have the money for, is a sound guy. That's something you cannot skimp on. People will watch something if the lighting is a little funky, if the framing is a little experimental, but the sound, you cannot mess around with the sound. You got to have good sound. People will tune out. They got to hear what's being said. It's got to be clear. It can't be weird. You can't have a bunch of in the back, and that's something that I need to be able to invest in. Wait, who's Frank? Not I get it, because I said I'm Frank. I was like, Frank Dukes? What are we talking about here? My mind was bouncing all over the place. I suggest you ask Tech 9 AMD Travis O'Gwin. What the heck? I'll screenshot that. Why not? Why not? Thank you. I thought you were joking when you said that, but when you were serious, I just thought it was a bad move. I thought you were joking when you said that, but then you were serious, and I just thought it was a bad move. What do you mean, making a movie? That's the best move, bro. Look, I don't want to cheapen anything I do on YouTube. I don't want to make it weird and be like, hey guys, you know the content I make for you and you watch? I hate it. I don't want to do that. But what would I like to wake up and do every morning? I want to make a movie. I want to make movies. I want to make shows. I'm not one of those people that's embarrassed to say I'm a YouTuber. A lot of people are weird about that. I'm not. But ever since I was a little kid, I want to make movies. I want to write stories. I want to be in a show. And I've had 99.9% of people have been supportive of that. There's been people in the comment sections, which is why I thought the Indiegogo thing would go well. And I was shocked. I've had people long before I even mentioned that I wanted to make a movie or do shows tell me, you should make a movie. You should make shows. You should be on Netflix. I would 100% pay for that. I would 100% invest in that. That's why I was like, finally, okay, let's try it. But that's what I want to do, man. You're the ultimate comeback kid. You'll do this. Yeah, let's call it a comeback. I don't know why people always say don't call it a comeback. Let's go ahead and call it that. ARJR GM, I have a needs jar. I'm gonna add a MMA jar. Wait, what? GM, I have a needs jar. I'm gonna add an MMA jar. Let's just get all the jars in here. Come on, I love you, bro. I think I'm gonna try working towards a machining job in 2026. Need to get my junk together. Even more, man. Fat Dono's coming 2027, bro. Bro, I see it in your future. You're gonna have like 3 fridges in your garage, dude. You're gonna have a meat freezer, a freezer. Like, you probably throw some meats in the freezer portion of your fridge, but I'm talking about like a freezer that doesn't have a fridge portion of the freezer. You know what I'm talking about? I see it, come on. I see it, bro. We're both grinding, man. We both have goals. We both want to grow into these things. I hope the best for you, man. I know what it feels like. I'm sitting here feeling all ambitious, hoping I achieve certain things. I get it. It's great to have that, man. Something to work toward. That's amazing, man. Do people ever call you Grandmaster in public? No, I've tried to get Marilena to do it, but she won't. Got this, bro. I look forward to the news that you got it. Are you talking to Carmon? I hope he gets it. And I hope well, of course, he'll let us know. We're going to be sitting on the edge of our seats, bro. Yes, he got the loyal coming through. Thank you, Bert. Thank you, dude. Meat freezer, heck yeah, man. I have a relative that has one. I'm like, someday. That's pretty nice. Tech 9 in Strange Land in Kansas City, fully independent. Oh, what? I had no idea. Why are we on a car? I'm waiting for somebody. I'm in a parking lot, and I thought, you know what? Let me hop back on there. Chit-chat a little bit. Meat freezer 2028. Gotta be realistic with these goals. Hey, the thing is, you have a freezer. You have hey, come on. You have a fridge in your garage, right? And the fridge has a freezer, right? That's the meat freezer, right? It's still a meat freezer, so I guess we don't gotta downplay it. You already have a meat freezer, so I guess you just have another one. Oh, we're racers now. You ever talk to Marilena or the kids in Jesse character? I talk to Marilena often, and I think I'm just being this, and she'll say, "Stop being Jesse. You're not on camera right now." And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know I was being Jesse." Okay. And I've said this on here before, and I've said it to Marilena, and she doesn't love it. I've told her, you know that I'm Jesse, right? You know that's my default, right? And I have to put this on. I have to fake this. This is hard for me. And she did not like that. And she's like, "I don't even know you." Yeah, that was. It wasn't apparently it wasn't as funny as I thought it was. But I also kind of believe it. It's hard for me to be this person. It's not fun being this person. Where's the beanie? It's in the dojo, man. This is the mainstream beanie. What happens when that happens? Let's go half on a side of beef. Heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah, brother. Why'd you choose the name Jesse? I kind of don't remember, honestly. I would guess, because I typically would do this when I would try to write a movie. I've been trying to write movie scripts and shows and stuff since I was in middle school. Typically, one of the things that I'll do is go to like the most popular, universal, familiar names, like on Google. So I'm assuming I did something like that along the way. I also wanted something that sounded Mexican enough, but for a pocho like me, like a Chicano. Something that wasn't like Belafrin or something, or like Elias or Nebracito. Like I needed something that sounded kind of like, he's just kind of in the middle. But I don't know, like 100%. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. If there was an actual like more, like something more to it. If there is, I don't know right now. I put my change in a jar and use it to meet financial need for someone. Oh shoot, man, you're the best, man. You're already doing something like that. That's just how you move, dude. You're just a generous dude. My meat freezer was like $100. Are you serious, dude? Did you get on Black Friday? Are interested in learning more Spanish, vato? Oh, vatos locos por vida. Kind of. My in-laws speak like nothing but Spanish, so it'd be kind of nice to converse with them. I don't have the typical relationship where like you're supposed to hate your in-laws or whatever. I've always had a really cool relationship with them. It's probably it might have something to do with the fact that we can't talk. That might be it, actually. But I've always thought it would be cool to be able to talk with Marilena in Spanish, so that the kids don't know what we're talking about and stuff like that. There's a lot of great comedy material that wasn't meant to be funny. That's true. Oh, heck yeah. I think a lot of the time that's the funniest stuff. I love that. Did you ever do Jesse when you were in sales? Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations. My name is Jesse. I'm the founder and grandmaster of solar panel systems. No, but see, here's the thing. I grew up in a place that was very, very like gang territory. Like, it's like another East LA. Like, it was like gunshots every other night. It was normal. I grew up hearing gunshots. You hear the paramedics. It's like, oh yeah, that's what happens. It was a dangerous place. It was a weird, all my cousins, all my uncles, like everybody, just gangs, getting arrested. Hey, they got arrested again. Oh yeah, this dude's on the run. Have you seen him? Oh yeah, this dude, he cut off his ankle monitor. Like, that was just what I grew up in. And I've said it a few times. I don't know what preserved me from going down a bad path and getting mixed up with a lot of bad stuff. But I mean, all the people closest to me did. But I always have that in me if I need to pull that card. Like, if, you know, there's a dude that just came out of jail and he needs a new car. It's like I'm right there with him, man. Like I know how to interact, and I'm not even putting on a show or anything. It's just like I feel like I'm talking to one of my cousins. So yeah, Jesse's just always right there, just ready to ascend. Can you do an impression of early Jesse? Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Jesse, and I'm the founder and grandmaster of MMA, Mexican martial arts. This is my primo Flaco. And today he's gonna be helping me with Mexican American Campo. Yeah. I almost immediately I regretted that pitch and I hated it and I was very self-conscious about it. And that was like the only thing that I remember I used to read the comments. Well, I still do, but I would read the comments. And that was the only negative criticism I would ever get. People have always been overwhelmingly positive. I've been blessed that way on the channel. And that was the only consistent negative comment I'd see. And I'd be like, you know what? That I'm willing to change. If that's the only negative comment that I see and I also hate it and that might help the channel do better because of this piercing, annoying, abrasive voice, I'll change it. And then I went through puberty. California isn't a state, it's an army. Yeah, army of dweebs, I know, dude. Thank you for talking about the Aspinall nonsense, bro. 2 months and sunglasses, or are we supposed to? Yeah, it's crazy, man. He's just trying to weekend at Bernie's, the whole situation, dude. It's insane. It's insane, man. And I feel good doing it. I don't feel like I'm doing something wrong. I don't feel like I'm just being a contrarian. I feel like it's so insane that it's absolutely worth talking about. Somebody has to push back. Is there a character you would like to play? How much you think you paid for those results? Dude, I don't know, man. Probably just a free advertising. Is there a character you would like to play? You know what? I feel like I would make 100 movies as Jesse and just love it and never get tired of it. But if I ever did something else, non-Jesse, I don't think I would want to do comedy. I'd like to do dramatic roles. I'd love to be in films like The Godfather or like Goodfellas or something like that. I'd like to be in something serious, something dramatic, something somewhat emotional, maybe. I as strange as it sounds, maybe after everything I've done and that you've seen me do on here, it's like, are you serious? But if I wasn't in control, if I wasn't the writer, if I wasn't directing, I don't know if I'd want to do a comedy. Especially because comedies it's too low-hanging fruit with most people. It's just raunchy, and it wouldn't be my style, most likely. I'd like to do something dramatic. I'd like to be in like A Few Good Men or something like that. I'd like to do roles like that, like DiCaprio does or something like that. I know Kaimon was rocking with me since the old days, even though I sounded like Kermit's primo. Like when you, I don't think like that. I don't know why. 100% honest, I'd be happy being Jesse forever and never doing anything else as long as I can make it work and I could survive that way. But I wouldn't mind doing some dramatic stuff. It'd be really cool. Like I'd be on Law and Order all day, bro. Meet Aspinall's. What the heck is with Aspinall's gay ascension? Why do people keep saying this? Where did that come from? Did somebody make a video of that? Marloca flying through the traffic on her way home. Thank you. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly home. I don't care about the freeway. Love you, Rance, a lot. Love you, man. Thank you for always supporting. Thank you. I just went into Jesse mode right now. Thank you for always supporting. Thank you for following. Sit down. Bro, gonna be the teacher in the Stand and Deliver. Oh, dude, I love that movie, the remake. Dude, that would be a dream. That would be the fingers. That would be amazing, bro. The Departed, heck yeah. The Departed Part 2. I think you should make another channel, just be Jesse with general stuff. I think the MMA community is very niche. Bert, I 100% thought of that. I 100% thought of that. I thought if I could make another channel, and it was just about general topics, just have nothing to do with just being in one niche, and I could make it as simple as sit down MMA. I thought of that, dude, and it makes me feel good to say that someone else is interested in that. Departed is a gentleman's movie. I agree. Guys, they just opened up a Shake Shack too. Ooh, I could see as a Michael Pena type. Is he the... I was gonna say, is he the dude from Friday that everyone always says I'm trying to be like or whatever? Even though I don't even know if I've ever seen that movie. I've seen Friday like 1,000 times, but isn't that part 2? But I get what you mean though. I'm being a curmudgeon. I know what you mean, because he has been in a lot of good roles. So I know what you mean. Also a little bit racist, but the Brownman Show. What the heck? Yeah, that came out way too natural. I caught myself and I was like, what is happening? I'm trapped in Stand and Deliver in real life. Oh shoot. You should make the kids stand on the desk and say, "Oh, Captain, my Captain." Red Pill Jesse, whatever podcast. Jesse. Oh, shoot. Red Pill Jesse. What's up, JJ? Can you tell us the summary of the plot of the movie you want to make? Oh, I don't know if I could do that. I don't want to give away too much. I mean, it's still evolving, because I've always preferred to write with a stream of consciousness type of framework, which nobody would advise, but that's what I like doing. And the reason I went into this weird lifestyle is so that I could do what I like. What the most basic version of it is very similar to the pilot, where there is, and it's meant to be corny on purpose. Where, because I know this has been done a billion times, but that's part of the joke. Where I have a dojo, it's struggling, and there's some hoops I have to go through to save the school. And I don't want to be a dud. I don't want to be a bummer, but that's really all that I feel like I can say about it, because even just a few more words of description just gives away like the whole thing. But what that also tells me is maybe I need to change it, because that might be, if just a few more words gives away the whole thing, I might need to add some more depth to it. I don't even know what Fury is. I need to look that up. Car Stream, did you just reveal secrets? Oh my gosh. You don't even know, dude. You don't even know. I just told everybody my middle name. I just told everybody, what the heck is that? I just told everybody the gifts that I'm getting for Christmas. I just told everybody what happened when I broke into a Scientology building. Jane, he's been spilling all the tea. It got very emotional. It got emotional, Jane. It got very emotional. I talked about my faults and failures. I faked some tears. I swear it's when I'm not here all the good stuff comes out. Bradford. It's Bradford. Close. What is this activity that's going on? And I can't even click out, or it's going to ruin the stream. Well, Jane, what I have to let you know is I'm going to have to end the stream ridiculously soon, unfortunately. It's 6:31 my time right now. 6:31. And I was supposed to be out of here like 31 minutes ago, and I don't know what the heck is happening. I don't know what the delay is. Oh, I gotta go. The stream's over. The stream's over. I gotta go pick up some pizza. I gotta